first baseman Lou Gehrig hung up an amazing mark by playing in 2,130 consecutive games. Then a fatal disease attacked baseball's Iron Man. In Yankee Stadium, touched to tears by the tribute, Gehrig made his last public appearance.
For the past 2 weeks, you've been reading about a bad brag. Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth. That I might have been given a bad break, but I've got an awful lot to live for.
Good morning, RedHawks Nation, and welcome to your R360 morning announcements. I'm your host, Mrs. Manning. Welcome to Wednesday, June 2nd, and day 2 on the school calendar. We begin our program once again this morning thinking about the 215 Indigenous children who were killed at the Kamloops Residential School in BC. Please join us at this time for a moment of silence out of respect for all Indigenous children who have been impacted by residential schooling, as well as the families that they represent. Thank you. It is our hope as a school community that families can take some time this week to reflect and have important discussions about the tragic impacts of residential schooling in Canada and about equality and respect for Indigenous people. On the intro to the news today, you saw Lou Gehrig delivering his famous speech at Yankee Stadium after learning that ALS would end his career as a professional baseball player. While Lou Gehrig is the most famous person to suffer from this disease, it's important to understand that approximately 3,000 Canadians are currently living with ALS. Grade 6 student Rhea Plett was able to sit down with a family friend, Fiona Unrau, whose dad had ALS. Let's turn it over to Rhea for more.
Hello, RedHawks Nation. This is Rhea Plett, recording an online interview for R360. Today I'll be talking to Fiona Unrau of St. Pierre, Manitoba, about ALS. Hi, Fiona.
Hi, Rhea. How are you today?
I'm good. So today we're going to be talking about ALS and how this disease affected your dad. Can you tell us what ALS stands for?
I can try to. It's not easy to pronounce, but ALS stands for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, and it means that there's something missing with the lateral up and down movement in your spine.
Okay. Can you tell us about your dad and how he found out that he had ALS?
So my dad, born and raised a farmer. He was born in 1947 and grew up in Rosenfeld and Low Farm. And it was really difficult to actually find out how he had ALS. There isn't an actual specific test. What they do is my dad would have gone to his doctor with multiple different symptoms. So for example, he was starting to drop things from his hands. He was a very strong person. Being a farmer, he started to just drop things out of the blue. He would be walking and he would start to trip. And he would notice his muscles starting to cramp up and get really tired. And it's really difficult to determine that because obviously, as you grow older, this is a symptom of just growing older as well. So it's not so much that he had a test for ALS, But what they did is they tested for everything else. And what they did is they rule out all of those things. And they say, okay, well, you don't have any of these things, so you must have ALS. And that's, on April 15th, 2011 is when my dad got his diagnosis of ALS.
What are some things would you want people to know about people who are living with ALS?
I think that what I would want most people to know is that outside of what their appearance may look like, it doesn't always match what's going on in their head. So understand that for people, many people dealing with ALS, my dad was, definitely fell into this category. His body looked really, really frail and fragile, but his mind was 100%. And that's the thing about this disease.
What benefits of the donations, did they help? And do they seem to help?
They definitely, all of the donations helped a ton for my dad. He had a really great caregiver in my stepmom. She happened to be a nurse, so she was able to care for my dad. But he needed a lot of equipment. He needed a walker, and then he needed an electric wheelchair because he was wheelchair bound full time. So donations that are given to the ALS Society, again, I'm not sure what amount stays in Manitoba, but it helps them, one, do research, but it also helps them have this equipment available for people to use it.
If we wanted to learn even more, where should we go to learn more?
There's lots of different resources out there. The ALS Society of Manitoba is a great one, obviously. They're on Dublin Avenue in Winnipeg, and their website is als.mb.ca. There's so much online. Lou Gehrig, the famous Yankees baseball player who made it famous, he passed away on June 2nd, 1941. Yeah, hence why that's ALS Awareness Day.
Thank you so much, Fiona. Thank you for telling me about your dad and his experience with ALS and about his life.
No problem, Rhea. I know there's other people dealing with this, and it's unfortunate and tragic, and hopefully one day we'll get somewhere. But yeah, the more people that know about it, the more awareness, the better.
Mm-hmm. And this is Rhea Plett signing off.
Thank you, Rhea and Fiona. The full interview can be found on the R360 YouTube channel now, and we encourage everyone to check it out. We have been participating in the Ice Bucket Challenge as a school over the past number of weeks, but did you know that this challenge started as a campaign to raise awareness for ALS and encourage people to donate to the cause? If you were paying close attention to the R360 news last year, we mentioned how much money was donated to ALS thanks to the Ice Bucket Challenge. The first person to tell us how many millions of dollars in the chat will win the next team in the RedHawks box break.
All right, who's it gonna be? Who was paying attention to the news on Wednesday? How many millions of dollars did they raise during the Ice Bucket craze? Rhonda Friesen, so I believe that's Avery. Congratulations, Avery.
Congratulations, Avery. And with that, let's check out all of the RedHawks who participated in the Ice Bucket Challenge for ALS.
Hi RedHawks Nation, it's Miss Stevenson here. So Miss Nix nominated me, thank you. But I'm here to do the Ice Bucket Challenge. June 2nd is ALS Day, and so I've made my donation to ALS Canada and encourage anyone else to do that as well. It goes for a good cause.
Hi, I'm Allison, and today I'm going to be doing the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Hi, this is Gary, and I'm doing the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Hi, my name is Rebecca, and I was nominated by my daughter, and I'm going to do the Ice Bucket Challenge.
And my name is Isaiah Friesen, and I was nominated by Mr. Hopper.
I'm Stephanie Cornelison, Hudson's mom, Hudson and Felix's mom.
My name is Janet, and I'm doing the Ice Bucket Challenge.
I am going to nominate Mrs. Jen Reimer from The Office and Mrs. Jennifer Lowen.
I got nominated by Miss Nix and Mr. Hopper, and I'm going to be nominating Bryn Laverne and Miss Kilmartin.
I nominate the grade 12 class.
And I'm going to nominate Heather Platt, and Jennifer Cornelson.
And I'm going to nominate the entire kindergarten class.
And I'm nominating Sabrina Friesen and Jackie Dewick, Fred's wife.
I'm nominating Ava.
Here we go. I'm scared.
Okay, here we go.
Gary did it.
3, 2, 1.
Prepare for the inevitable.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, RedHawks. Consider learning more about ALS and getting involved through social media awareness, donation, or joining Manitoba's Walk to End ALS on June 19th. The Jets continue their playoff run tonight as the Whiteout returns to the MTS Center. Well, sort of. Let's find out who they'll be facing in round 2.
Well, fluently anyways.
Do you carry to make it interesting?
Sure. Name your price.
How about 1 or 2? Hell of a... Oh, you know the Habs don't have the wheels. Here are the terms. When the Habs win, all Winnipeg Jets fans must wear Montreal Canadiens gear, jerseys, or red to school the next day.
Sure. And when the Jets win, all the Canadiens fans have to wear Jets gear to school the next day. How's that sound?
Enough of this already, let's just
So there you have it, folks. Game 1 tonight will see your hometown Winnipeg Jets facing off against the Montreal Canadiens. Game time is set for 6:30 Central. Attention all gamers, we have a brand new feature to announce today called the Electric Playground. Use your phone or laptop to record an amazing video game play or accomplishment. If your console has a video capture feature, you can use that as well. Email your videos to redhawks360@rrvsd.ca. Let's turn it over to Mr. K to kick things off.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pilar. A dive, and he brings it in. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time.
I'd hate to not give Kevin Pilar the utmost credit right there, but I've seen this guy leave his feet so many times. That diving catch has become the norm.
Rounded back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. He goes to first. Hey now. And now pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left center field.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Attack for one. Over to second, a double play. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Lays out, and he a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
Some nice plays, Mr. K. Before we sign off the air today, the R360 news team has a very happy birthday wishes going out to birthday triplets Beckett Friesen, Shalise Greening, and Benson Drempel today. Happy birthday, Beckett, Shalise, and Benson. Those are all your announcements for today, but make sure to tune in to the news tomorrow for Trivia Thursday. This is Mrs. Manning signing off.